Hey there, welcome back to another LEGO video. This one is going to be a tutorial with quotes because my tutorials are different. I don't break apart the entire thing, but I will be showing you my stand for the fighter plane chase set. So this is not the original set, that's a different one. Unfortunately, I don't have the German plane from that set to show you, but I do have it. Um, but I am going to be showing you my stand for the new fighter plane, the 2023 design, which I think in many ways is better than the original, although I will say the original is bigger and it has a cooler feature, but that's not to say that this one is bad. There's just pros and cons to both. And I also will be showing you my modification for the car, you can see there on the left. But I think we should start with the plane, since that is the main thing of, or the main part of this set is the Joneses are being chased by this plane. So here's the plane. It's fantastic. Just the way you build it and the way it came out is just so nice. It feels good too. Not too many stickers, and the only thing I don't like is this stupid cockpit sticker. Ugh, it's so like frustrating. Like you get a set, you're like, oh, stickers, yay, and then you put them on and you mess it up, and then it ruins your whole experience. I don't understand, why was this not printed? It's just baffling. But anyway, here's the plane, right? So what you're going to want to do is there's a translucent orange boat tile, as it's called, and I actually moved it to the back because you're going to want to take that off, because what I've done here is I've opened the space under the wheels, so this is where the stand is going to connect, because if it doesn't connect anywhere, the plane's just going to fall and die. So you don't want that, right? You don't want it to explode right away. That has to happen in the tunnel. I mean, you got to have some, something set before that, right? So you're going to want to leave this spot open. And it's really easy. Just take that piece off, just put it on the back. It's really easy. So here's the stand. It's a little weird. Let me move the plane. The plane is distracting. So here's the stand. Here's what I made. And it doesn't look the prettiest, okay. I'll give it that. These are the pieces that I had, okay? I'm not some Lego millionaire. I'm not like Tony Stark. I don't have freaking buckets and buckets of pieces, okay? I'm working with what I got. So, this is the stand. I do wish that this was all black, but it works. I finally found something that works, and I do have a similar stand with the original plane. Well, the original biplane. This is the one that the Joneses steal. So this is the one from the original set. Yeah, I still have it built. It took me forever, but I've done videos on this before. I just wanted to show it briefly, but I have built a very similar stand. In fact, it's almost the exact same, except for a few differences on the colors and some of the things on the bottom. So, if you wanted to build a stand for the original planes, you could do that too. But we're talking about the new one, okay? We're not talking about that biplane, okay? We already talked about it like multiple times. But anyway, so this is how you do it. It's basically just Technic. There's a long rod, a long black brick that's Technic. And you've got all of these, little things, like you got these bent Technic pieces. I don't really want to take it apart necessarily, but I'm just going to give you a good look at it. So you've got these Technic pieces on the bottom. You really just want it to stay. You need to have a long piece so this thing doesn't fall off, because if you don't have a foundation for this thing, a base, I found that out the hard way, the plane will just crash and it's not good. So yeah, what you want to do is connect all of this together. It's just Technic. That's all it is. It's one big Technic mess of junk. That is the whole thing holding this up. And it works, for me at least. It works for me. So you've got this. The most important piece you'll need is this. You need this. This old Technic piece. Let me take it off, actually. you need this. I don't even know what it is. This ratchet piece that has two different, it's literally a ratcheted piece, but it has this like light gray part and this dark gray part, and you put them together, and that is what gives it the angle. So that's what makes the plane stay in like the position you want, like the direction. Otherwise, it will just like flop and fall off. So you don't want that, right? And that's it. I mean, that's the stand. It's like simple kind of, but there's enough detail that it doesn't look terrible. I just had this piece randomly. It's all up to what you have, basically. So if you want to make this exact thing, you can. If you want to make something different but have the same look, it's all up to you, right? So this is the stand, and how I made it is, or I'm sorry, how I set it up. And so you have the car. Here's the car. Let's talk about that for a minute. There's a cheating thing I did here. So all I did was add this like what is it called? Like this hinge piece. It's very it's extremely common. It's in dark gray and light gray. I put that on the kind of the back side or the other side of it. And I have a couple of pieces. It's just random, like this clip piece and like this 2x4 plate. And it's just something to keep it like swerving. So it's like it's turning a corner, like leaning towards the shelf. If that makes any sense. Like it's leaning off the shelf kind of, like it's looking like it's gonna go off the shelf on a road, if that makes sense. So by having this hinge, when you put it on the ground and you push it down, it looks like the car is turning. So that's what I did. It's extremely basic, but that's what I wanted it to do. So I wanted to have like some action like to it. So because this is an action scene, that's kind of what you want, right? Even though the scene is incredibly like brief in the movie, but whatever. They made 2 sets of it, okay? It's got to be like memorable if they made 2 different sets of it. So yeah, and this is just a remake of that original set, except the biplane is replaced with the car. So I don't know, it just depends on what you want. Like if you want 2 planes, if you want 1 plane with the car, it's what you want. So yeah, but anyway, let's actually attach the plane to the stand. It's incredibly simple. So remember what I said earlier about the plane with that, you know, open space? What you want to do is have a I have a circular translucent blue piece. It can be whatever piece you want. Basically, you don't want to see it. So now you only see the plane. You don't see anything else. So now the plane is angled down. I have it on my shelf. I did this like, I have the plane at the very edge of the shelf. So it's like dive bombing the car. Just like it, well, kind of like it was in the movie. It's a little bit different, but as much as I could get it, as close as I could get it to the movie scene. And you could angle the plane however you want. You know, you could make it like different angles or whatever. That's just what I did. This is just what I wanted to do. And this is how it looks on the shelf, and I think it looks brilliant, you know, especially with the stand. Why didn't they include a stand? Like, come on, for the 35 bucks, you could have gotten a stand. I mean, it's not that hard. You just slap some parts together. It's not that hard. But yeah, this is what I came up with, and I hope you liked it. Sorry if the tutorial was kind of garbage. I mean, I'm just doing it how I want to do it. So, yeah. That's really it for this video. Let me know what you think. And this stand, it is very sturdy. Like, this plane is never coming off. Unless there's an earthquake, when, yeah, it's probably going to fall off. But other than that, that's it for the video. Let me know what you think. Also, let me know what you think of this car, you know, turning. If it looks awful, that's fine. Yeah, that's it. Let me know what you think. Thanks for watching. I know you guys like these tutorials. I'm going to try to do them as often as I can. That's it. You know, thanks for the support, and I'll see you later.